Welcome to News India. I'm Daisy, giving the latest and most credible news for today. Kabul again terrified by terrorist blast. Kabul again terrified by terrorist blast. The blast hit Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital. A powerful explosion has killed more than 50 worshippers after Friday prayers. Witness said the number of casualties could be higher. A powerful explosion has killed more than 50 worshippers after Friday prayers. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast yet. Kabul again terrified by terrorist blast. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast yet. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital. Bombs exploded on two passenger vans carrying Shia Muslims in the northern city. A powerful explosion has killed more than 50 worshippers after Friday prayers at a Kabul mosque. The latest of a series of attacks on civilian targets in Afghanistan during Ramadan. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital in the early afternoon, according to Bismillah Habib, the deputy spokesperson of the Interior Ministry. The attack came as worshippers at the Sunni mosque gathered after Friday prayers for a congregation known as Zikr, an act of remembrance practiced by some Muslims but seen as heretical by several Sunni groups. Syed Fazil Agha, the head of the mosque, said someone they believed was a suicide bomber joined them in the ceremony and detonated explosives. The emergency hospital in downtown Kabul said it was treating 21 patients wounded in the blast and 2 were dead on arrival. A nurse at another hospital who declined to be identified said it had received several people in a critical condition. A health source said hospitals had so far taken in at least 30 bodies in total. Kabul again terrified by terrorist blast. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital. A powerful explosion has killed more than 50 worshippers after Friday prayers. Witness said the number of casualties could be higher. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast yet. The attack came as worshippers at the Sunni mosque gathered after Friday prayers for a congregation known as Zikr, an act of remembrance practiced by some Muslims but seen as heretical by several Sunni groups. Health source said hospitals had so far taken in at least 30 bodies in total. Sources of Afghan civilians have been killed in recent weeks in blasts, some of which have been claimed by Islamic State. The latest attack came on the last Friday in the month of Ramadan, which most Muslims fast and before the religious holiday of Eid the next week. The Taliban rule said they have secured the country since taking power in August and largely eliminated IS local offshoot. However, international officials and analysts say the risk of a militant resurgence remains. Many of the attacks have targeted the Shia minority, but Sunni mosques have also been attacked. Kabul again terrified by terrorist blast. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in west of the capital. A powerful explosion has killed more than 50 worshippers after Friday prayers. Witnesses say the number of casualties could be higher. No one has claimed responsibility for the blast yet. Bombs exploded on two passengers vans carrying Shia Muslims in the northern city. The blast hit the Khalifa Sahib mosque in the west of the capital in the early afternoon, according to Bismillah Habib, the deputy spokesperson for the Interior Ministry. The attack came as worshippers at the Sunni mosque gathered after Friday prayers for a congregation known as Zikr, an act of remembrance practiced by some Muslims but seen as heretical by several Sunni groups.